Hiya guys, this is the next video in the sequence of me training to get my HGV Class 1 licence, C+E. So in this one, I filmed some clips of my first time on the road in the C+E vehicle. So it is a drawbar style vehicle, so it is a rigid with a trailer attached to it, and that's connected by a bar, hence the name. The truck is a 2004 model. That being said though, it's really smooth to drive. One thing to mention is the truck is manual, and it is a manual box called a knockover gearbox. So that means you have your first 4 gears and then you have to knock it over, and then you have your next 4 gears. So you have 4, knock it over, then 4 more. You also have a crawler gear and of course a reversing gear. So in total, you've got 9 gears plus your reversing gear. That sounds really complicated, but it's not that hard. I'm starting to get the hang of it now. So today was on the road practice. And you can see in the video I'm struggling a little bit with the gearbox to start with. And then I start to get the hang of it a little bit later on. But I'm not going to keep talking too much. I'm going to leave this footage for you to see. This is my first time on the road. Billy, my instructor, drove us out first and just demonstrated how to take the corners and things and what he was looking for. And then he pulled over to one side and we changed seats, ready for me to take over. So that's where this video starts. At the end of the video, my battery died, so that's why it cuts short. There wasn't much left after that anyway. I have that there for you to watch and enjoy. Sorry the camera is a little bit shaky, but there was nowhere else to mount it that we could find. I just want to say a huge thank you to Billy Thomas HGV Driver Training for allowing me to film the clips today, and big thank you to Billy himself for featuring in this video. Okay.
You try that knockover now.
You have to have the clutch down for the knockover.
No, you don't need that.
So
just try it. Remember, off the front side there. You'll feel it in the sweet. Now knock it back to the other. You might be bringing it to me back a little bit too much. Feel. That's it. See how it is? It's
just quite
nice to do.
Yeah.
But if you're struggling with it, you might not position it quite correctly. So slip into your second gear. Remember the scissor though, because it's much easier. That's it, come back from your first, back into your second. Lovely. Okay, when you're ready then.
okay. So mirror.
Over that shoulder. Now I don't expect you now, but because of the approaching vehicles there, we could have got going on that one, couldn't we?
Yeah, I'm just thinking there's a guy here and looks quite eager to get past
Yes,
me.
you will find that. But at the same time,
Okay,
I'll be thinking, well, we could have probably gone, but not at the moment. Now, what's that last car? It might just take you on there. See? Nice and light. What gear did you go in there?
I've knocked it over.
Yeah, I noticed
That was easy.
They're ever so easy to
I expected it to be a bit of a...
No, they're really, really light. Really, really light. Not too fast, like, nice and steady. Get the feel of it first. Notice the head here, I've got no idea what's going on. Just ease her off a little bit. Hey, we would have eased it off and seen that problem that we had to move over, that we could have had a look at them those a lot earlier, thinking I need to move out, let's let that driver know behind there. Okay. So you're going to just put that signal on there. It seemed like you're putting the signal on and looking at the same time, you know what I mean?
Yep.
At the roundabout, we'll be going right, please. Second exit. And bring that speed down, I don't want you to be going fast. Bring the brakes in nice and early, softly. Yeah. Leave the gears alone, leave them. Nice little block into 5 now. Little block into 5. Now that truck is a problem, so knock over into the smaller gears. gear work here. The brakes are slowing and the gears are further going. Easing off now, easing off so we don't rush up. That's it. Just a little bit of soft braking. Bringing the brakes in a little bit more to get it good speed for number 5. That looks like a nice opening there, but you have come into the left side here a little bit. So the trailer's a little bit close. Into 5. Try not to rush gear change. Feel. You check your mirrors. Come out of gear. Knock over. Slip into your second gear on the roll. That's it. Remember them gears going a lot better. You've got that small roll. A little bit of roll. That's better. That's it. Feeling. Just a bit tight on your side there. You've got one bit of room on here if you look through this mirror. And remember in that gutter you like it to become sharp stuff.
Yeah.
Nails, bolts, screws, anything that's fell always ends up in the gutter. Easing. Nice into 5. Come out. Ooh, that's a bit of luck there. I was just going to be ready. Let's come out of gear, preparing. Lovely. Now here, going uphill like this, you need to work the engine a little bit more. That's it. And when going uphill, don't block. It's too much for this size. Take each gear when you're climbing uphill. Careful, you've got over to your right, remember. Over to your right, that's it. You went back into 5 there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of rubbing on the brakes. That's it.
They press them quite hard in this truck.
I don't know. They're all different, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are. You go in a different vehicle, the gears are all over the place from there. Now, this is a particular route where you're likely to get caught out when you're on test.
It's a brake restriction.
Yeah, did you notice this straight away? We're going to have to take that left there.
Yeah.
So start easing up nice and early. That's it. Good on the nippers. Now don't mess with the gears. Hands on the steering properly. Come out of gear. Bit of braking, slipping into your 5. That's it. I'm braking a little bit there for you. Not too quickly coming in. Stay towards the right there. Look at the top mirror as well. See your trailer coming round?
Yeah.
No, it might have been. We might have had to have given way there and held back a little bit because of other vehicles. They're not going to stop you. They'll kick
No.
off. It's unusual that they will stop to help you. So you've just got to give way. And pull up safely, please. And pull up safely. Speed down. Braking. Slipping into your 5. I like 5 gear. No, not small. 5.
I'm trying to get 5.
Yeah, you're heavy, very heavy. You're a strong girl, that's what it is. Hands on the steering. Lovely. Handbrake neutral. Knock up. Remember,
This one?
yeah, that's what
Off
you're
and
forgetting.
down.
That's just that little bit of into neutral. Got it. Into that little sweet spot. Cancel off the signal. So handbrake neutral off clutch. Knock over, cancel signal. Okay, move on when you're ready. Scissor, that's it. Go towards your first, then come back off first. What gear are you trying to get?
First, I'm trying to do
No.
my scissor.
No.
It's not going.
That's where it is there. as I said, handbrake neutral off the clutch. Now try it.
Oh, it didn't knock over properly. There's my first.
That's it.
Scissor to
You just go to locate the first, then come back off that. It'll line up so much better.
Feel the bite.
Over that shoulder. Look first. They're never so light though, aren't they, the gears?
Yeah.
You'd soon be too strong with them and you'd be, well, you pass from the left to the right side of the gearbox too easy. Especially when you find them sweet areas, then it's so nice and light.
I think it's because in mine they replaced the gearbox and it's very tight between the gears.
That's it, yeah.
That's why I have it heavy and
Yeah. I'd say this is pretty fast enough here for these because you're going to do damage to the vehicle.
Can you come out a bit
Yes,
like
of course
this
you can
to
if it's
avoid
safe
them?
there, yes, absolutely. But it's looking, isn't it, first?
Yeah.
If you look at that blue sign ahead, we've only got one way we can go, really, again. That sign's telling us we can only go.
Well, it says Whitbridge ahead, so we've got to
It's
go
ahead.
left.
Yeah, that's it. So ease off now because I don't want you rushing in. You've got to prepare. You're going to have to go to low range, so come out and go to low range. So you're preparing all the time. Low range. Follow on. Follow. You do that proper sweet neutral. You with me?
Yep.
They're not a rush. A lot of drives they want to go gear, gear. They forget about neutral. That's a little bit narrow there anyway, isn't it? Work your mirrors. So your mirror work there wouldn't have been good enough for me there. You know, when you're slowing down. So into your second gear, ready?
Do you have to always go to neutral when you're at lights like this?
Well, because them lights had only just changed, what I've done is I'd have done pulled up in probably the fifth gear as I was coming into it, and brake neutral, have a minute, then select the next gear. So you're in second gear ready, which is fine at the moment because it gives you a bit of breathing space to get them the gears sorted, so you know the locations. The other thing you're learning as well, picking the right time to change gear, so you're not doing the steering as well, you know what I mean?
Do you know what? I'm looking for that switcher
Oh,
and it's not there. That's why.
Yeah.
That in my head then I was like, ah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on a minute, maybe that one.
Try and get yourself a bit tidier to the curve here.
Trying to find which gear
Yeah,
I'm
Miss
going.
Start slowing. Working your mirrors. Left signal, first exit at the roundabout. Into 5. There we are. Be careful you haven't knocked over. That's it. At the roundabout, right turn left please. That's what I said, it's not a race into the roundabout. Just a little bit more braking, getting the speed appropriate for your 5. Bring the speed down a little bit more, cycle number 7.
Yeah.
So you go back into the 5th gear.
I told you mine are straight from neutral. And
Yeah, but you've got a left and a right of it though,
but
haven't you?
you can feel it go better.
Yeah.
There's no mistake, you can't get the wrong gear in mine. Now they changed it. Well, they changed it a while ago, but yeah, it is. It really is.
Okay, at the roundabout, you're going to turn right. It's a 3rd exit. Just ease her off a little bit, a little bit of soft braking. Just to tune them. Slowing down a little bit more now. Slipping into your 5. Look for the gap there behind that Volvo. Let's go. Check my side as well. Not too fast. Signals for leaving. It'd be nice if you just worked it a little bit more in that 5. Just a little bit early on the gear change. What you're doing, you're going from gear straight to gear. Neutral, to the right, forwards. It's very much a H pattern.
Yeah.
Mirrors straight away, because already you're slowing down. You with me?
Yeah.
Come on then, let's get onto the mirrors. I wouldn't have gone into the low range at that speed.
I didn't mean to. I'm looking for 5th. There we go.
Come out of gear now. Give me a knock over. Slip it into your 2nd. That's it. Let it come back though. That's it. It's as if you're holding it into where the gears are going to go at the moment. I think it's because you're used to a certain box like
It is, yeah, it is.
It's there, but it's not. Let it come this side then.
If I'd have come from an automatic, then I wouldn't have had these habits.
Okay, have a look at the sign here. We're going Stafford 449. That's
Yep.
left at the roundabout. It's a nice little bit of soft braking. Stay quite close to your side of your lane. Right up by your white line. Keep it right up there, like you do with your own vehicle there. Lovely. Let's go. Okay, you're not getting slipped into that 2nd nice now, well done. That's better.
Looking for that.
Remember when you knock it over, it's just return back a bit.
Yeah. If you watch my finger, I'm looking for the thing.
I will soon tape that up.
Tie them together.
Yeah, well, I've got some of that from
Tape them
sticky
together.
tape. That's it, the tape together. Look ahead now. Probably drop 1 gear, a 7 into 6. Add a tweak of gas on it, add a tweak of gas. That's it, lovely. I would expect them lights, so let's have a quick check on them mirrors. At a certain point like there, you're going to go anyway, aren't you there?
Yeah.
It'd be far too dangerous to stop. Now look for the road markings here, 449
Yep.
north. That's
Yeah.
where we're going, second exit off the roundabout. You notice Stratford 449 north.
Yep.
Now there is 2 lanes here. That one says 449 north as well. But as a truck driver, we normally keep to the left of the 2 lanes as a rule of thumb.
Oh, it's a bit close.
I know, let's not keep it in the lanes.
Shaky.
Just watch my side in case somebody's on the left side of you now.
Yep.
Coming up to go straight on. The same place to ease off a little bit. That's it. I never rush to the lights.
They always change.
That's it. And gas on again now. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people drift around in the lanes.
I wasn't sure, so I've double checked.
Yeah,
Don't want to hurt.
well, that'd cost you, that would. What's the speed of this road now?
40,
It is, yeah. And what speed are we doing now on that speed of it?
35.
Let's build it up a little bit then. Well, if it's safe to do so, we get up to them speeds, like making your normal progress, earning a bit of money.
Yep.
You know that 2-second rule, don't you?
Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule.
Bear that in mind at any time.
Yep.
And I've still got my mind on trying to get up to the 60 mile an hour. Nice little mirrors there, well done. See how now it's nice and soft on the braking, getting them brakes all working nicely together. Probably a nice little 6 on this one. 8 into 6. There we are, lovely. Nice. Signals to leave. Now on this straight, once I've straightened up here, what I'll do, I'll slow it down now again, slip into 5. So ease on, slip into 5. Just be wary of that white car that's coming.
Yeah.
The grey one as well. No, we're not going to be able to do that. Knock over. Lovely. Just check my side as well for the cycle. At least you're keeping to your lanes nicely there. That's it, did you hear it? That's it, now you're finding that gear 5 then, you went like that. Super. That's it. Remember when you're climbing, think about when you're climbing like this, just work the engine just a little bit more, have a glance down to your rev counter, build it up a little bit more. That's it, off you go then. What I'd like to do is take the next road on the right, except the traffic lights that are coming up, we'll be turning right. Because it's nice to be here like that, get yourself over nice and early. And cancel off at the moment. That's it. Do a nice little block into 6 probably. That's the one. 6. Come out of gear, give me a knock. I want to bother with that one. 5. Come out of gear, give me a knock. Slip it into 3rd here. So we've got a bit of weight pushing forwards here, haven't we? The trailer and the truck. Leave it in the 3rd.
Leave it in 3rd?
Yep. Be nice just to try the 3rd to get a feel of that, but we have got a bit of a down here, haven't we? So it's just going to help you move along. Check my side as well. you had, they have a lot of overhang at the back. Like a caravan even, some of those have tremendous overhang at the back. And the back end kicks out quite a lot there. Here, expect now a vehicle coming your way, just ease it off a little bit, and I'd definitely use a signal on this one. Just be wary of this, you know. Add that gas to get going now. I'd like you to pull up on the left hand side here, just by that big tree coming up. Just clear your little junction here. Knock over. And cancel. Yeah, when you knock, if you find that sweet, it will go straight over. Almost as if you're going towards the crawl and the reverse.
Yeah.
Almost. So it gives it a good clear knock over.
Yeah.
The problem with these, the vehicle that you drive, we had the DAF that was exactly the same. If you've stopped and your foot's on the clutch and you drop a sleeve or a little switch or give a knock, sometimes the gears don't change over. You've probably experienced that with yours, but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's why we put that technique together there. It's best to have your foot off that clutch, knock over.
Yeah.
It goes straight away, really well.
I think it's easy to forget. You stop and you forget that you're in the top of, well, the one over here.
Ah, yeah.
The higher box.
Right. It's just that you get into
It's
the
only
routine.
when you said knock over, I thought, oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like everything is like numbered almost,
Yeah.
isn't it? You just go into techniques. Now then, look at here. We've got a hill. It's definitely second, but I wouldn't go too far.
Okay.
Because I want you to practice now 2, 3, 4 and 5, so you don't miss gears out when you're going uphill,
Okay.
like as we've got here. And that's going to help you when we get to more serious hills there, second into third. All right?
Yep.
Okay, ready when you are. Move on. That's it. Oh, let's try it once more. That's it. Move. Bit of gas. Bit of gas. Cancel straight away. Cancel. I don't want any confusion with that driver behind. Already I can see you're starting to feel where them gears are, which is, we've got to just do that. Pull up safely, please. Just slip into your 5. Now just move it forwards a little bit. Keep it moving forwards a bit. Sweeten the gas a little bit and the clutch. That's it, lovely, that'll do me. That's why I like the 5 gear when you're pulling up. If you're not quite square or you, oh crikey, there's a bus stop there, you can just keep it going a little bit, can't you? Right hand, move on when you're ready please. So now you can go your normal 2/4s now.
Yep.
Notice you're very keen to switch the signal off. I'll leave it on until I get that next gear change, as a rule. Unless there's something that would mislead, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're very slow moving off there, it just gives a bit of time for other vehicles to see, hang on, we are moving away.
It looks very familiar here.
Look at that, eh? Quite a decent sized building next door, isn't it there? definitely.
The sign is here, 40.
Where?
Here.
Where?
Here.
Okay,
Give me my mouse ball.
well done.
Oh,
It's alright.
losing the bottle a bit.
Off you go. I need to find somewhere to pull up safely, please. Nice block into 5. Because you can use that, you know what I mean, if you need
Yeah,
to.
if I need to pull forward.
That's it, just a bit as you're going along, saves all the hassle. System.
Handbrake, neutral,
Off the clutch. Not that.
over,
Sweeten it though, come off the front bit, go like that. That's it, and then cancel.
cancel.
That's it. You're picking up quickly on the techniques, you know, and the things that I want you to do. You're picking
Yeah.
up. Definitely. Okay, move on when you're ready. Make sure you do have a good look there, lad. Remember the signal as well, that's it. Now you can cancel it off. Beautiful. See, you're finding that sweet spot all the time, aren't you now?
Yeah.
You're starting to feel it, you'll get better at it. You just have,
I
and
just
you'll
have to
love
get
it.
out of my head
Yeah,
what I'm used to, that's
yeah.
all.
Just watch that left hand now. You're not with that's it. Keep well to your left on approach here because that trailer's got that tendency of going that way. I've always seen, but always keep it well to the left. Next road on the left, please. Just stop. Yeah, nice 5. Pull up safely, please. Slipping into 5 here. Just developing habits all the time, isn't it? As like with everything we've done, we said about that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or is it A, B, C, D? And then we've got the scales of the keyboard.
Yep.
What was them now?
What, the scales of the keyboard? Don't know.
Right.
You mean
Super.
like as you go up
Ah,
the things?
yeah. What things?
As you go up the keys?
Yes.
C, D, E, A, B, C, E.
I'm not quite missed something out. I'll leave you to ponder on that and find out later.
I don't play the keyboard.
Don't matter.
No, that was pretty good considering I don't.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
What's the strings on a guitar? From thickest to thinnest?
The thickest one? That will be E.
Yeah.
So it's going to be C, D, F.
No.
Oh, it doesn't go like that then.
You see? Two can play that game.
Oh, and then hang on, then start from E. I was right on E, isn't it?
Yeah.
And top E is it?
Where's that?
On the last string is the 6th string, is
Yeah.
E. So you got 1st and 6th is E.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a complete octave across them then, isn't it? Completely across. So what's the others then?
I'll leave you to find out after.
You want me to find out? We're going to have some fun on this then. Right, move on when you're ready, please. But you know what I mean, those patterns in there.
Yeah.
Patterns.
It's just habit, isn't it?
Reversing is pattern,
But I get when
coupling is.
I bet when I come in on Monday,
You're not going to be forgetting.
I'll have the switcher in my head.
No, you'll know your scales.
Well, that as well.
Go on then. Notice that problem ahead. Now, I'm going to be a bit chicken here. I wouldn't go on that one yet. They've just got a bin there, look, yeah. That, you get a car coming the other way now like that. For us now, straight away, that's going to be a right pain. Because you get somebody doing the speed here. What is the speed on this road?
40. Up a hill here as well.
right. Look at that car. You see, it's so bloody dangerous there. I wouldn't want to do that one. What I'd pull up behind it, I'd have a hell of a job for me to get round it. Because it's so long, it's going to take quite a long time to get round it. Look where it is. I mean, it's right on the peak of it. You just can't.
Would you creep up to him or just stay
Yeah,
here?
I'd move forwards a little bit on the move away. But then you think, well, it's going to cause problems to the other vehicles behind, isn't it? If we're not
They're
going to be
try and
going.
get round two
See,
people,
look, you
aren't
just
they?
can't do it in the motorway. Is that the last bin, that one is? I'd have probably gone in 3, but never mind. The risks there are massive, you know.
It's one of them where you think, do or
If
don't
you go
I?
for it, what happens if you go for it? That'll happen.
Yeah.
It will do, so I'm just way behind a bit.
It's one of them do or don't I's.
Yeah, and you'll always
On your
make a
test.
mistake on it.
And then a car will come and you fail.
Yeah. So why didn't you wait? Put a handbrake
Exactly.
on first, put the handbrake on. If you was deciding to do that, I would have gone into that one straight away. You with me?
Yeah.
On that bit of a roll. Because as you know, the gear's going so much easier with that little roll. That's
I'm going to
better.
put a signal on
Yeah,
because they're
absolutely.
still coming past
Over
me.
your shoulder then. That's it.
There you go.
Yeah, that would have happened to us. I know it would have.
Yeah. It's
And
busy
it might have been
road.
going a lot faster than that.
Could have been a bike.
Now you got away with that nicely onto the 2-4. Remember when you're climbing, build it up a little bit more, so look at your red counter. Come back a bit, that's it. We're going to take the next road on the right. It's just coming up.
Yeah. I'm going to signal nice and early.
Now notice how these markings go here. I stay in this lane, I do. Quite a bit, to be honest. A nice 5, not the small gears. Into the 5. Check my mirror side, ready? That's it, lovely. So don't forget to check that everything's all right on this left-hand side as well.
Yeah.
Right, let's boot it up, let's get going. Notice how his mirrors are stuck out quite a bit. As we get to the end of this road, you'll notice the trees are absolutely wicked.
Yeah.
They seem to have grown a lot more now because we don't have so many wagons coming down here. It's when this was an MOT station down here.
Have they moved that now?
Well, it's free for all now, isn't it, on MOTs? You can go wherever you want now, yeah. But the MOTs are trucks. This is the test station where we go for our HGV driving test. They used to be for MOTs as well for trucks.
Okay.
Just ease her off a little bit here. You'll notice there's no signs here until you get round that bend, and then there's no signs. So just get this controlled. We might have another truck coming the other way. We're going to go left at the end of the road. But you'll notice, especially when the blossom and that's all out, this green here, the trees are right out on there.
It's terrible.
It really is. And the other side. So you can imagine what it's like here meeting another bloody wagon. Knock into third. Okay. That's it, you've got it. See how you're starting to feel over and back. It's nice, well done. I said before, all gears have got their own little swerves to them.
They're all different, aren't
Yeah,
they?
of course they are. You buy 2 cars and they'll be both different. If you look to your left now, you'll see our HGV testing station. There she is. And there's the barrier that's all set up.
Soon.
Look here where somebody's dropped all that. watch this here now.
It's very
Little trick
narrow,
up the
isn't
middle,
it?
it is. If you see another big truck coming the other way, there ain't enough room for you and them. So if there's another truck coming through the way somewhere about here's the best place, opposite that junction. If you're coming to this point here and somebody's coming through, then just pull it to the side here a little bit. The road is a bit narrow for meeting two HGVs.
Yeah.
It's like that van is a high-sided van. It's going to be closer to your mirrors than norm. It's just that little bit of respect to one another. Lovely.
Is it all right if you do go up that
Yes,
little
I'm happy
curve
with
a
that,
tiny
yeah.
bit?
What I'd say, I'm just going to just get to the side here, well, because of this other vehicle coming, which is a wide vehicle. Obviously, you wouldn't be able to do that if there's passengers there, and that, I say passengers, pedestrians. Try and get a bit of gas on there so we can get back into the 30. Power her up a bit.
I don't know, 30 seems very fast in this one.
Yeah.
In my own 30 is very slow.
Yeah. Ease, a little bit.
I think it's because we're a bit lower.
It could well be,
the
and I've
floor.
got I was going to say, I've got bigger tyres on it. So it's just that's, but I haven't. Okay, what we're going to do at the roundabouts coming up, we're going to turn left, please. Don't leave it to the last minute to prepare.
Yeah.
Probably the 5 would go nice on this one, 5. Slip her into 5. Looking for the flows. There we are, lovely. Nice. I try to avoid too many gear changes if we can help, like, you know. I can't see very well on approach to that one, so it's unlikely to be the 6.
Yeah.
Because of the zone of vision that I have. It's the last moment I see to be clear.
You don't want that panic then?
No, that's it.
Trying to find the
That's
next
right.
one.
So I generally, if I can't see to the right, I'm thinking, hang on, let's get this a bit more appropriate. Now here, look, road parkings are very faint. We're going to go straight on.
Yeah.
It's the second exit. It's the right-hand lane. So do try to remember these sort of areas. Just slip into the 5 gears a lot better. You might have a flow on it, so look for the flows. No, you're not.
Can't need an indicator because I'm
Knock
going
over.
straight.
Come on, I tried to do it without the stop if I can help it. Check my side out, my side. The signal's now to leave. Yeah, the road markings were saying straight on, right hand lane, so that's the sort of stuff you've got to watch out for, being in the correct lane for where you're actually going. Would you find somewhere we can pull up safely, please? It wants to be here along here now, before the car.
I wanted to get just
yourself
after
in.
the car on
No,
the straight,
because it's too dangerous there.
but I didn't see him there until the last second.
Okay, stop her there, stop her there. Handbrake neutral. Knock over. And cancel. Make sure you just bring it forward slightly. Now, we could have pulled up further up.
Yeah.
After we passed that left-hand bend, 10 metres from the junction, which is that one that's there,
Yeah.
we could have pulled up there nicely. But we left it and we had to get that decision going quite quickly. Remember, you can go in a cycle lane to pull up. This is a broken white line.
Mhm.
So we could have moved over a lot earlier and got ourselves squared a little bit earlier. Okay? Looking ahead there, we ain't going to be able to park there.
Yeah.
Okay? So you've missed an opportunity potentially there of a pull up.
What would that be, a minor?
No, it's not a minor, but it's just a bit annoying when he wanted you to pull up.
Yeah. I was thinking I didn't want to stop on the bend because if I stopped I was concealing that junction. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So I was thinking I'm
Yeah.
going to park after the car and then
Yeah.
as we turned I saw him and thought, well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I either pull in quick or keep going.
Yeah. We've made the decision for here. It's all right here. It's not a problem here. We're away from the junction behind. But it's the bend I don't like to pull up on is a left bend.
Yeah.
Because because it's hard for the drivers to see round us. A right hand bend is fine, and a right hand bend because you can see.
Yeah.
You can see the problem that vehicle's having there.
Yeah. The other one's flashing in.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, move on when you're ready, please. There you go. What's that junction that's directly behind me here, look, yeah? That one there, because that's the one that's probably going to catch you out if you're not careful. Whilst you're waiting, have another look over. Just a bit more effort over that shoulder for me. I want you to show me.
Yeah.
You can see there, if you get a bit too close to a parked vehicle, it's quite difficult to get away from it. At the roundabout, I'd like you to turn right, please. When you do have a look in the mirrors, do look at them both there.
I'm going to take a low one here, just so I've got enough power.
Try not to do too much in one go. With me?
Yeah. Would have been best to have just gone in 4 really, wouldn't
Yes,
it?
absolutely. Because you'd have had the same speed in full. You can very easily do too much in one go, like. It becomes messy. It's like that vehicle we came behind there, we did get in a bit too close. You better if you hold back, get yourself out a little bit more. You've got to take that chance, not say chance is the wrong word, you've got to take that opportunity to go when there's nobody
Yeah.
there. Nobody's
Just-
there, what can you do?
You get some idiot come flying
Oh,
around
yeah.
and face to face.
But
with
you actually went out when nobody was there.
Yeah.
So you can see why you've got to keep junctions and areas clear.
Yeah.
Now, be careful of them lights. Now, my advice here is as you go down here, if you look at the traffic sign, I'd stay to the right hand side.
Oh, what are you doing?
If you look ahead here where the crossing is, it's a
Yeah.
humped crossing, it's a nasty hump crossing. It's very nasty. At the roundabout,
Time for that to go.
At the roundabout, I'd like you to turn right, please. That's the third exit off the roundabout.
Oh, I'm glad we came here because I was going to ask you this. I can fit my Ridgy just in between that, but obviously I can't fit this.
There's no way, you're going to have to go into that one.
Hold on.
There's nothing else you can do about this one. But lean my side of it here because you don't want to go in there. So here you want to lean my side and keep yourself to this side of your lane. Just keep an eye on the trailer at the back end though whilst you're waiting. Just have a glance on either side. That's looking promising, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Now just watch my side. Don't go fast.
Yeah.
probably preferably a later gear change, rather than still steering there to leave the roundabout and the gear change together. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Roundabout, follow the road, but cancel please. I would have another delayed signal on this one as you go down in. You'll see why in a moment. I know there's a sign there that says no entry, but
You'd be surprised.
that maybe people think, and they'll pull out on you because they're moving out your way, so be careful. Be careful there. Cancels, just put it back on. No, big gear, that's
it. I didn't know if it had gone over.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to
Yeah, I know.
jolt us forward.
Yeah. Let's have a look at these mirrors as you're slowing down like that.
Play me up now. This gearbox.
To neutral. Knock.
Off the clutch.
Slip it into a gear that you want. Lovely.
If you like my videos, then give me a thumbs up. And if you want to stay tuned with me and my journey to getting my class 1, then make sure you subscribe. See you in the next one.